Hi everyone, my name is Melissa Bloom and I am a Norwex independent sales consultant in Ellensburg, Washington. And I am here today to talk to you a little bit about our microfiber cloths and why I think they are so amazing and what sets them apart from other microfiber products on the market today. So let's get started and then I'll do a quick demo to show you just how awesome these products are. So the first thing, there are three things that I think make our microfiber way better than any other microfiber that you could get at your local grocery store or on Amazon. And the first thing that sets Norwex microfiber apart is that in order to be considered microfiber, each strand in a microfiber cloth has to be at least 1/6 the width of a typical human hair. And Norwex microfiber actually guarantees that our microfiber is at least 1/200th the width of a typical human hair. So what that does is it allows for a much finer microfiber, and therefore we can fit more fiber into the same surface area that any other cloth would be able to. The second thing that makes Norwex microfiber so amazing is the density of the cloth. Again, because it's so fine, we're able to put more fiber into the same surface area, and that makes for a much denser weave. And so what that is going to allow us to do is, using just water, that's going to allow us to pick up bacteria, grease, dirt, grime from the surfaces in our home that we want to clean using just water. And Norwex microfiber can remove up to 99% of bacteria from surfaces, again, using just water. And then the third thing, and what I think is the coolest feature of our microfiber, is our backlock, our trademark backlock technology. It's an antibacterial agent, and these cloths, all of our cloths that have our backlock technology in them have micro silver embedded into the cloth. And silver has long been known for its antibacterial and antimicrobial properties. And so what that micro silver is going to do is it is actually going to allow the cloth to go to work at self-cleaning itself when it's wet, when it gets activated with water. And so you're gonna be able to use your Norwex microfiber cloths a lot longer without having to wash them as often. And you won't have to worry about cross-contamination after using your Norwex microfiber cloth, in your kitchen to remove bacteria from surfaces. You could then take it and clean other surfaces in your home and not worry about cross-contamination because of our backlock antibacterial agent. So those are the three things that I think make our Norwex microfiber so cool. So I'm going to do a quick demo for you guys real quick so you can actually see how it works. I have gotten my EnviroCloth here. Our EnviroCloth is just kind of our all-purpose cloth. Think E for everything. It can clean any surface, virtually any surface in your home using just water. So that's the cloth that I'm going to be using for this demo. And I have with me here some raw chicken, and then I have a couple of these test tubes. They are called ProClean test tubes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to just demo for you how our Norwex EnviroCloth can remove the bacteria from raw chicken from a surface. So I have dumped my raw chicken out onto my countertop, and I'm just going to smear it all over here so that we can get it nice and icky with bacteria. Yummy. I'm going to stick it back in my baggie, and then I'm just going to wipe off my fingers real quick because I don't want that on my fingers. And then that's how much I trust our Norwex microfiber. And so I'm going to take my EnviroCloth and again, just wet with water, And I am going to, I have it folded into quarters here to give me more workable surfaces. So I folded it in half and then in half again. I'm gonna keep it nice and flat on my countertop here so that I can remove all of the bacteria. I don't want it to be all bunched up because then I have a higher chance of not removing all the bacteria from my countertop. So I have it flat here. I'm just gonna do a quick wipe down. I'm gonna put that face up, and then I'm gonna take my test tube here, my clean swab, undo it, and I'm just gonna rub this all over my countertop here where I have the raw chicken juice. I'm gonna stick it back in here. Then I'm gonna break this little capsule open, and the solution that's in here is gonna go down onto the swab. And so what we're looking for is we're looking for a green. We're gonna want this liquid to turn green. If it turns gray or purple, that means that we have failed the test and that the microfiber cloth has not removed all of the bacteria from the surface. But if it's green, that means I was successful in removing the bacteria from the surface of my countertop. So let's go ahead and break this open. Get it all down in there. Give it a little shake. And as you can see, it turned green. So what does that show? It shows that I was able to remove all of the icky bacteria from my raw chicken off of my countertop. So to take this a step further, I'm gonna take my Enviro cloth that I used to clean the surface of the counter, and I'm just gonna swab the cloth itself. And again, this is the side that I used to get the chicken juices off of the counter. I'm gonna stick it back in here and give it another little shake. And you can see it's still green. So that shows that I could take this same cloth that I used to clean all the icky chicken juices off of my countertop, and I could even take this and go clean other surfaces in my house and not have to worry about it cross-contaminating. And then just to show you how sensitive this is to bacteria and proteins, I'm just gonna stick it in my baggie here that I put my raw chicken back into. And you can even see the swab is already turning purple, but I'll stick it in here, give it a little shake, and it's starting to turn purple already. It's turning a grayish color right now, and then the longer I let it sit, it'll turn a darker purple. So that shows you just how sensitive this is to bacteria. There we go, it's getting really dark now. So real quick again, just to do a comparison, because I always like to compare Norwex microfiber to other common cleaning products. I'm going to do the same test again. So I'm just going to rub the chicken juice on my countertop, put it back in my baggie. I'm going to clean off my fingers real quick. And then I'm going to use some Lysol with hydrogen peroxide multi-purpose cleaner. This is what I used before I started using Norwex, because I thought, hey, you know, it says it kills 99.9% of viruses and bacteria. This is gonna be great for my house. So we're just gonna give it a quick squirt. And I used to use paper towels to clean with my Lysol stuff, so that's what I'm gonna use. And we're just gonna give it a quick wipe down here. And then let's test it with a clean, unused tester. Rub it all over there so we can make sure to have a good test. Stick it in our tube. I'm gonna break open the solution. And you can quickly see that that did not pass the test. It turned a dark purple instantly. So that shows that even though this claims to remove 99.9% of viruses and bacteria from my countertops, did not do a good job. And the reason why that is that a lot of your common household cleaners like this one have to be, the surface that you're cleaning has to actually be wet with that solution for anywhere from about 5 to 10 minutes before it truly disinfects the surface. And that's just too much time for me, and I would honestly forget to come back and wipe it up. So that's why I like using Norwex microfiber, is because I know it's getting my surfaces cleaner. I'm not exposing my family to toxic chemicals that aren't even doing the job that they should be. So thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to ask.